Hello YouTube. In this video we are going to be testing the AUMOX, however you say that, AUMOX 5-port gigabit PoE switch model SG105 PoE. And on this video we are under my desk because this is where the Ubiquiti NanoStation M5, which presently connects to my computer to the internet, sits where it is wirelessly connected to my access point. In this video, we're going to be testing this PoE switch. What I like about it is that it's only $32. It's nothing too fancy with it. It has 4 ports on PoE, and the 5th port is non-PoE. So with my computer, that's going to be on port number 5. I got a variety of accessories to go with this. Not only do I have the switch, I have the 24-volt passive PoE NanoStation, but I also have an 802.3 AF-AT adapter for that too. The 48 volts come in here, the 24 volts come out here. This switch, also what I like about it is that it's 48 volts in, which makes it really easy to connect to my solar power system for off-grid applications and purposes. Not only with that, I also have a Ubiquiti Unify AC mesh access point, so that's a dual band 2.4 and 5 gigahertz 802.11 AC. I also have an adapter of PoE splitters for like external Raspberry Pis. It's an assortment of cables to connect to everything. The 48 volt power supply that was included with the network switch. And I have a Raspberry Pi with a PoE board from a PoE board from POE, Texas. So that's 48 volts, 802.3 AF and AT in, and 5 volts over here on the output to the board itself. On this configuration right now, I have this NanoStation with a yellow cable, which is my 24 volt PoE in, and my computer is connected to this green cable. So this green cable is the easy one. This gets connected to port number 5 on the network switch because that does not do PoE. We'll plug that in there and we'll be disconnecting my computer for the time being. The yellow cable to the PoE injector for this will be removed. We will remove also the old 24 volt passive PoE adapter, as well as the power supply for that too. Now we will take this PoE in, connect it to, it doesn't matter what port, we'll do port number 4, and connect this back to PoE in on the NanoStation. Something like that. Okay, nice snappy clicky. Next I have this green cable which goes on top of my desk. This will be for my other Raspberry Pis which use this external adapter. So anything I can get that will plug into that. This will be port number 3. Next I will put in my Raspberry Pi, which is going to be a single port right here. I'm going to be really testing this well out tonight because this will be getting the Unify controller installed onto it. It's already got a fresh install of Raspbian Buster, so we will plug that over here and plug it in down here. Lastly, we will be testing this Unify access point, which is 802.11 AC compatible. Open the thing here. I won't bother with the rubber gasket for the time yet. Cable in here. And we'll plug that into port number 1. Okay, so we have my whole configuration here. And next we'll connect the power. we'll use a power brick right now because in the future it will be solar powered, but I do not yet have a 48 volt outlet in my wall. We'll plug this in to battery backup. Plug it in and see what happens. Okay, looks like we have some light activity. A couple of lights turning on. Some activity. Okay, NanoStation has green lights, hasn't associated with the access point yet. Okay, got a nice light on the AC mesh access point. First time for me using this, so it'll be a good test. And the Raspberry Pi, let's see, so it looks like that is booted, and lights on with that. The, let's see, so that's pretty cool. Oh, and we are connected. 2, maybe 3 bars. Oh, only operating on low power with that. Okay, so it looks like we are all up and functional right now. And I will remote into the Raspberry Pi, test this out. This is right here my primary internet connection for my computer to the modem, which is out in my garage. And we'll test this out, and I'll hope to be back in about a week. And I won't bore you with the details with putting in Unify controller on the Pi. So it's been 1 week with this switch that we've been testing from AUMOX, however it was that we decided we were going to pronounce it. And it seems to work great. This VLAN switch that has built on here to turn it, to put the ports on VLAN mode or port isolation. Seems to be a client isolation, port isolation type thing. Seems like it might be a useful feature, like where you might see isolation between clients on a particular network. In the meantime, this past week too, my Raspberry Pi had no issues with the power coming out of here. I even bought this few other POE adapters as well. This one even has a USB on the end. Network cable right into the switch. No data, but it's got 5 volts, which is pretty cool. And the Pi was happy with it. This thing seemed like it powered everything just fine and without problem. And look forward to possibly using this with a video camera system sometime in the near future. So I'll follow up with that, hopefully, depending on how that works in a few weeks. Thanks. Bye.